Hey world, check this out. So anyway, I was checking out the news today, and I noticed that Doug Jones beat Roy Moore in the election last night in Alabama for the Senate. And upon further reading and finding out what happened, was that Doug Jones basically got 98% of the black women's vote, and he got like 93% of the black men's vote, as compared to Roy Moore. He got 68 or 63% of the white women vote, and I think almost the same for the white people in general. And I said all that to say this is that it doesn't matter. But what I come to say is this: is that it seems like black people have come to save democracy again, because we all know what Roy Moore stood for. He was a pedophile. I mean, they kicked him out the mall, and all this old crazy stuff. So how could someone even want to vote for him? But once again, in a controversial election, it was the turnout of the black voters that turned it. And once again, we have saved democracy. Now, when the black vote didn't turn out as people expected, what we got was Trump. See, everybody thought Clinton was going to win because they took the black vote for granted and just anticipated that they were going to show up, and you know what happened. And it didn't happen like that because we wasn't that thrilled or too enthused about her anyway, and wasn't too enthused about Trump. But people were enthused about Trump, and they went out and voted for him. So that's what happened. That's how we got Trump. But anytime we got on the vote, we always pushed him over. We pushed Obama over. We pushed Clinton over. We always push them over. So I'm saying all that to say this is that our vote is really needed in any party. So it's time to stop giving them our vote. It's just, we hear this all the time, but in reality, it's time to just stop giving it to them, and we need to start getting what we want in return: prison reform, drug reform, a lot of different reforms that are needed to put our community on the same playing field as other communities. Better schools, better job opportunities, better food, uh, you know, a host of things, better medicine. But it all comes from demanding what we want through the voting process. You know, not only do we back Doug Jones, but why do we back Doug Jones? Is he gonna help us out on these issues that we were asking about? You know, it doesn't matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat. Who's gonna bag us up on the issues? And that's who we should get behind. Because you see, when we get behind people, they win. I'm out.